Hi, this is Ganesh Kumar from AR Pro Academy. We are continuing with the sensory branding. I think we have already done 3 or 4 episodes, and the reports are that people say that it's very interesting. So let me continue with sensory branding. I don't think there will not be any person among the viewers who have not gone for a movie. So what comes to your mind suddenly when you think of a movie? When I asked a lot of people, especially children, you know what they say? They said, "Uncle, it's popcorn." Because during the interval, most of the time the children will poke their parents and then will ask them to either go and buy or they will also come out. So when you come out, what catches your attention is suddenly the popping sound in the popcorn machine and the pleasant smell or the aroma of the popcorn. So that is one aspect where most of the people don't miss out during or when they go for a movie. Another most important thing which I have come across again, that how a fragrance or an airlines can use a fragrance for branding. I was sitting in the Hong Kong airport waiting for my onward flight to Philippines. Sitting there, I was chatting with another co-passenger sitting beside me. So we were discussing about various things, and suddenly he just took a deep breath and said, there goes the Singapore crew. I was suddenly surprised without even looking back. How did he know? So I asked him, how did you know that the Singapore crew is passing behind you? So he said, close your eyes, take a deep breath, you will know. So I did the same, and then I got a pleasant fragrance. So then I looked back, I saw the Singapore crew walking towards the aircraft through the lobby. Then I asked him, what is this all about? So he said, Singapore Airlines, how they are branding. One way is that the dress of this air hostess matches with the interior or the seating of the aircraft. Another second is they provide hot towels. In Singapore Airlines, the hot towel which they provide to the passengers has a fragrance of Stephen Floridian water, which has lavender, rose, and citrus fragrance. And they also use the same also they use the same fragrance for the crew. So when you get this particular smell, you are reminded of Singapore Airlines. Isn't it sensational how they are branding? Sensational, S-C-E-N-T, sensational. That is how they're doing. Another product which we use for day to day, if you ask your mother or maybe your wife will tell you, a comfort, a fabric conditioner. Again, they use a particular fragrance which is impregnated into the clothes when it is being washed or just before rinse. And then that particular fragrance is retained for a long time. If you can see some of the TV commercials, you will understand how they are communicating this particular aspect to the viewers. Another one is baking. If you have passed most of the time in front of a bakery, you can get the smell of freshly baked bread. I have come across a bakery where when you enter, throughout you will get this particular freshly baked smell. So when I stood there and observed for quite some time, what was happening was, through the ceiling, there are several pores in the ceiling where they are sending out this particular aroma of a freshly baked, so that when the customer who comes in to buy, they remain there for some time because of that pleasant baking smell. I have also seen this in my hometown in Calicut. We had a street, the entire street was called SM Street, Sweetmeat Street, or in Malayalam we used to call it Mithai Thiru. So during our younger days, when you pass through, on either side, all the shops were full of sweets and then freshly baked bread. So from shop to shop, as you walk through, what you can smell is the aroma of this freshly baked bread. And then as you move further, there was another shop which used to sell coffee powder. Before you reach itself, that particular shop, this aroma of the freshly ground coffee, the coffee powder, after roasting at a particular temperature, they grind this coffee, and that smell again had an impact where it used to attract people inside because of the smell, especially coffee lovers. So people passing by, they, without buying at least half kg or 1 kg of this particular coffee powder, people don't pass that particular shop. The same thing applies to Starbucks, the international brand which has recently tied up with the Tata Group in India. They have almost more than 9,000 stores across India, where how they are keeping the customers happy is, one is the smell, the aroma of the coffee, fresh coffee, then the grinding, the sound. So these together, in fact, people who are passing in front of through the street in front of this Starbucks, no one will miss it out, and then they make sure that they enter and have at least one particular coffee there. They have also recently announced that they are opening almost 22,000 shops across the globe purely because of the success of this particular kind of branding. You have this Visa debit and credit cards. When you finish a transaction, suddenly you can hear a sound, particular sound. What does this sound indicate? It tells the customer you have had a safe and secure transaction. So that gives confidence that, okay, especially in these days when a lot of fraud is happening in debit and credit cards, this particular sound gives them a satisfaction about a safe and secure transaction. Have you heard, or do you still remember the Nokia ringtone? Over a period of time, Nokia ringtone remained the same. The only difference was it was played by different musical instruments. The ringtone was the same. You can listen to this here immediately after this, the Nokia ringtone. Let me talk about some ethnic branding. That is, this kind of branding is specific to certain regions. I hail from a place called Calicut in Kerala. Very famous for Calicut banana chips. How they make it? They don't cook it in a gas or regular stove. They make it in a very traditional where wood and then coconut husks are used for preparing it, so that they get a regular particular temperature for making it, the way it is sliced. You can watch them doing it in front of the shop. So people watching and then frying it and putting it. So people watching it being made, that is how it is prepared, the entire process, you will definitely buy little bit for your home, and then if you are from some other place, you will even carry it to your friends in other places. When we come back to our workplace after a holiday, a lot of people ask us actually, have you brought Calicut chips? So this has been a practice for a long time. Another important thing of Calicut is Daumerton's lime juice. Daumerton means people call him, because of respect, Badaba, your elder brother. How he used to prepare it, again, it was people watching it, they will vouch for it. He used to cut the lime, keep a piece in between these fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the 4 he used to squeeze with his hand. And then at the same time, he will be moving it on the glasses so that in all the glasses the lime juice is squeezed. I think doing it over a period of time, now if you can see in the picture, he's wearing a gloves for hygiene purpose. So people coming to Calicut, if they have left without having a glass of juice from there, they say it's a loss for us. Even when repeat people or guests come from some other place, they used to ask us, Ganesh, are you not taking us to Daumerton's lime juice shop? So this is again what I call ethnic branding. So if you look around in your place, you can find a lot of similar ideas, and you can use them creatively for your business, especially for car business. How you can use it? In fact, we have covered in the previous episodes from two-dimensional to five-dimensional, how you can do it. That is, how you do it, stimulate, enhance, craft, and then some kind of a bonding can be made your customers. So if you love your job and you have passion for it, you will have an eye for these kind of branding. And then I wish you all the best. Thank you.